Hi everyone, welcome to Schoolhouse Intuitive Tarot. Today we're here to do the Aries May 2023 reading, wherever Aries is in your chart for you, however you resonate with Aries. So this is going to be about May 2023. The energy could be with you now. It could also extend a little past May. I'll pull a few cards at the end that are about love, a few that are about career. But this is general. It's a general reading. It is not personal. It's general. So I'm reading for a lot of people right now, picking up on a lot of different energies. So things may or may not resonate. Always use your intuition. Please check the description box for important reminders. And the channeled messages that come through from my energy work that I'll be doing as we're doing this reading, those are timeless. So, all right. So what do we have for Aries? Spirit guides, angels, gods. What do we have for Aries? Here we are, May 23. Okay, cuckoo. This is a new fate and path direction. All right, I just saw 55 on the clock. That's indicative of a positive change. Okay. By the way, all the decks are in the description box, should you be interested. What else do we have here for Aries? Hearing an opportunity for somebody. Oh, I'm actually, one moment, I'm actually hearing something about possum, opossum. Let's see, for possum. That's about your appearances, opossum. I studied Ted Andrews and his work, and yeah, opossum is about appearances, and it's about being careful of how you're presenting yourself, and making sure that you like pose however it is you need to in order to get to where you want to be, kind of like dress for the part you want, dress for the position you want, that sort of thing. So we're being reminded, maybe refreshing our appearances, that sort of thing. And it could also be too just being very mindful of how you're being viewed by others as you head in this direction, this new path direction, or just as you're going about things, as you're, I'm getting a leveling up energy already, and we're not even really into the reading fully. So just, also maybe if there is something you don't want people to know, just with a possum, like, finding ways to kind of avert the attention away from things that you may want to be keeping to yourself right now, like change the subject sort of thing, reroute. Because what does the possum do? It plays dead, right? Whoops. So if you're not, if you're not wanting to be seen a certain way, you can change that, I guess, and redirect people. What else do we have for Aries May 2023? About Aries, channeled messages that may want to come through. Earlier I was getting Nat King Cole. Whoa, okay. We have miracles, very nice sign. We have fulfillment. And I only read these in the upright, by the way. So fulfillment, miracles, and I actually have miracles, fulfillment. I think that's how it's going to go. It's like a peach here. And then we have leadership. Wow. Okay. So it does look like you're going in some new direction. Maybe you're thinking about it. Maybe you've already made some steps toward that new direction, Aries. We're going to go into the tarot. Let's see what I'm getting off of this here. Okay, some of you, yeah, you want this, whatever this new thing is, you want it to be connected with your North Node, North Star. So like your purpose in life and your spiritual self, that sort of thing. Maybe your North Node is in Aries. Could be. Okay, let's get started with some tarot. Oh, it's sounding like this deck's a little tired, so we're going to actually go to this one. I do, cleanse and all that, but sometimes I'll pick up a deck and I don't know how to explain it. It just seems sleepy, like not yet, or kind of thing. Okay, we have the King of Swords. All right, so this could be male, female, this energy. It doesn't have to be any certain energy. It could be either or whatever. So we have transformative energy here, getting clear. There is some sort of, so the name Claire, I said that. So Claire, Clara, Clarice, Clarendon, there could Clarence, there could be something there coming through. I'm also hearing Roxanne. Actually, that song, Roxanne, is coming in right now. Someone just made an announcement. Maybe you're about to make a big announcement, or someone you know, or there is going to be some communication announcement about something yet to come. So that could be coming up. It could have to do with, it could also be like completion of like a graduate, like a certificate, graduate, that sort of thing. I just actually saw four of wands here. This is excellent. So this could, I'm saying announcement. This could be an announcement of a marriage, a save the date. You could be sending those out yourself. This could be something, someone's taking some commitment to the next level. The King of Swords here, that's real leadership energy. And that's someone who's very direct and clear in their communication. And when they speak, people listen generally. So, yeah, it's a very grounded energy. You don't get to king status overnight, right? This is something that you've worked up to, or the energy is, if it's yours or someone else's. I'm also getting somebody's getting themselves maybe a new pair of shoes or something to celebrate for something. It could be separate from this energy, but I am picking up on maybe spending a little bit extra on a pair of shoes. All right. And maybe actually there's something to do with flowers here too. I'm getting lilacs and daisies. So this is kind of a celebratory energy, maybe even gift giving of some kind. So something coming up in May, it seems like. Again, the cat energy could be with you now as well. So yeah, and here's some flowers here. They're holding some flowers. She's kind of holding this bouquet up to her ear though. It's almost like some of you may be needing to hear some kind words too. Some words also of devotion, it seems. I'm getting Kathleen. All right, so that could be, and also Connor. Yeah, there's something been coming up lately about hockey sticks. It could also be like the band sticks, and then somebody being really into hockey. I'm also picking up on the Boston Bruins right now for somebody. So and then the Flyers. I don't even know what sports team that is, but something about the Flyers. Okay. If there's a team called the Raptors, that's coming through as well. So I am getting some sort of sports energy. I'm picking up kind of on like basketball and also hockey though. So yeah, there's definitely something there. I'm getting Dominic. Okay, so here we have this. Okay, also your compass, following your inner compass. What direction do you want to go into? So this is that new fate, new path direction. Okay, so there could be something here about timing here with this cuckoo. We'll find out what it is. I mean, some of you could be, moving into this position, this leadership, hoping that it is going to be that Four of Wands. This is the 1111 card, so you're divinely supported at this time. This is a good foundation. Again, taking commitments to the next level. Some people would call this the marriage card. I'm hearing some of you are working a night shift, and maybe you're not going to have to be doing that anymore, or that you just did take the night shift on. I'm picking up on some restaurant work too. I'm hearing that sort of restaurant noises coming through. Let's see what else. We're going to talk about each card. We're just kind of getting some, like, anchors, I guess, for the reading. So there's a little bit of a tricky energy here. There's something a little bit tricky. We'll get to that though. I'm picking up on Parker. All right. So a new fate could be unfolding here with this cuckoo. Spring coming upon you, that sort of thing. And this is something you've wanted for some time. All right. I'm getting Leona as well. Luann. I'm getting Chicago too. And I'm hearing Foxwood. Could be Foxwood Court, because I heard court right after it. Take it as it resonates, please, only. And if at any point you find these messages triggering, upsetting anyway, please do click off. I would rather have you happy and well than, bummed out about a reading. What else do we have here? I'm getting Lithuanian energy here. Somebody's got some kind of sponsor, or you're needing a sponsor. It could be for some sort of team event. I don't know if that's like a GoFundMe page or what that is, but somebody's looking for some sort of sponsorship. Someone could ask you for sponsorship. Could even have to do with something like the Special Olympics that's coming through too. I'm getting some sort of like fan, someone being a fan of you, or you're a fan of somebody. It's about supporting each other, okay? So that's coming through. I'm actually getting Nathaniel as well, Nathaniel, and I'm also hearing Walker. Okay, so that's coming through. I think that name has come through before. Cornelius is also coming through too. All right, so these are some, some names I'll hear in other readings, and then some are just unique, and I feel like the other readings is. So I have here, we have a few cards, lots of cards came out. We have, what do we have here? We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yes, so this is about needing that support. So either someone's going to ask you for support, or you're going to maybe be seeking some sort of support. But remember, it also, I had said something about that recognition, at least I think I did, about not quite getting that recognition. Maybe you're, oh yes, wanting the sweet nothing, wanting to hear some sort of positive words maybe, and needing that. Or, you're either flip the energy if you need to, you'll be offering that to somebody else, that sort of thing. So here's this. I'm also getting something here about things being on a spectrum, and reminding you of that things aren't necessarily this or that, here or there. There's a spectrum of things, and you could feel that your emotions are kind of varying widely. That's coming through as well. We have the Page of Pentacles here. Before that, though, I saw the Two of Pentacles. So we have the Two of Pentacles, weighing some options here, keeping that balance as you do so. Again, I'm getting something about shoes again. So there's something there, and maybe some of you just really love shoes. I'm hearing someone adores shoes, or someone maybe has just complimented you on your shoes, or they will. So there's something connection here with shoes. Somebody noticing shoes, somebody purchasing shoes, but there's something. You could have had your eye on a pair for a while, and then you go for it. But it could also be some kind of old school kind of thing too that you might be picking up on. I'm getting the name Molly as well. Getting also Max in some way, some sort of variation of Max. So we have Judgment as well, and then we have the Eight of Pentacles. So lots of Pentacles, a lot of Earth energy. So let's go over what signs are here. It could also always be anything. We all have so much in our charts, but for who it matters to, this is Libra, Aries, Aquarius with the swords. We have fire energy, Sag, Leo, Aries, you. And then with the earth signs, which is all of these, we have Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. So it is going to be Taurus season. But with this Two of Pentacles here, somebody is really kind of weighing their options. I think they're trying to decide what's really going to bring them true happiness, and where, sorry about that camera wobble, and where can they find where do they really fit here, okay? There's been some dark times that are behind. I see that. I see some sort of new era of blossoming, although it is springtime. I could be feeling that as well for you. You could be trying to put together some sort of team here, or partnership. With this Page of Pentacles, yes, that could definitely be an offer coming in. It could have to do with traveling, some sort of travel in some way. You could actually be offered or getting a deal on some sort of trip you're thinking about taking. I'm also getting something about a lake, some sort of lake of some kind. This is for like a change of pace and a breath of fresh air too, okay? With the Judgment call here, this is sort of some sort of revelation possibly. That could be connected to this miracles here. You may be realizing something about yourself, or others are finally realizing something about yourself that is almost like a hidden talent. I'm hearing Erica right now too. It could be Eric. I did hear Erica first though. Okay, so whenever I say a name, I'm also getting Aaron. So Aaron could be, A kind of Aaron, or E. So it could be male, female name. Yeah, I'm also getting something about someone having feline tendencies. So, that could mean being very stealth-like, being sort of like you know, they're really good at balancing and landing on their feet. So if you have feline tendencies, you work hard and you're steady on your feet. You will land on your feet. Also, felines are very independent. You know that what it is they want, they work for it. This is that Eight of Pentacles. Well, I say that. Okay, you've probably never seen a cat running a cash register. I haven't either, but or you know, mowing a lawn or whatever. Oh man, the kitties. Okay, so I'm also seeing one of those like a red wagon little kids pull, those metal red flyers, something they're called, radio flyers, something. I'm seeing those. I can actually hear it too. So some of you may be moving on after some um, there's something about simplicity and wanting to move on, and maybe it's not like totally smooth sailing, but knowing you will land on your feet, that's that feline tendency that's coming through for some of you. I'm also getting Dan or Dana. That's the name that does come up throughout readings. I feel that there are some messages for you know, connected to those names across readings. Actually, there's been a number. And there's also something about Smith or Smitty coming through as well. Getting something about somebody finding a penny that looks brand new. That could be a sign that you're on the right track and that you have someone on the other side, a loved one near and dear to you, who is still near and dear, just in a different form of energy. So that's coming through. Hello to Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is coming through strong today. Someone has a connection to Pennsylvania. I'm hearing somebody maybe you could be wanting to move closer to the city or farther away, because I'm getting an outskirts of town kind of. Well, that's what I'm hearing, on the outskirts of town. So this right here, now there could be some sort of apology. I'm actually seeing a penny being thrown from heaven, if you will. This is angelic support. You also have 1111. So if some of you are wondering, you are in a time when you are manifesting miracles. And also with this delicious peach here, you know, maybe we got some Georgia energy going on here. It names Georgia even, but this is you know, that moon energy. You know, could be something around the full moon, new moon eclipse. We have that lunar eclipse coming up. What else do we have here? This yeah, some of your gifts could be waking up here with this polar bear. You are reminded to enjoy the fruits of your labor, the sweetness of life. That's coming in. I'm hearing Nancy, Nancy or Nance. Maybe somebody is called Nance for a nickname or something. Let's see what else I'm picking up on here. With the polar bear, this does have to do with, you know, sorry, I'm hearing some stuff here. Just 1 minute. Yeah, this is connected to miracle. This is about supernatural. Okay, this is having some sort of, again, some sort of like innate gift. It's maybe like a latent ability. So maybe now it's coming up. Things are opening. The veil's getting thinner. That can happen around these eclipse times, and even just where we are right now energetically. I mean, I know I'm feeling it too. So there's some sort of like spiritual initiation, and you could be looking for new ways to connect to spirit. You could be feeling that that's happening for you. I'm getting Karen right now as well, and Haywood, Clayton too. So I'm getting a variety of names here. Okay. I'm getting a wake-up call for somebody. Something could have been a wake-up call. Or there will be a wake-up call possibly that could put a sequence of events in it could sort of lead you on that road to manifestation better. This is about hard work though, because the Eight of Pentacles, you are perfecting your craft, you know, but this person looks pretty comfortable too. So I feel like it's getting comfortable with your gift, maybe settling into a new project, career, hobby, that sort of thing. It's like a good balance of work and the rest of your life, because work's not everything, but I do feel like that I know Aries in general, all my Aries friends, they are such hard workers, like extremely, and very driven, that fiery energy, that passion, really fun to hang out with, because there is that passionate, fiery side, you know, like I feel as though when Aries do something, this is my own generalization, you know, I'm not trying to stereotype, but the people who I know who are born in Aries, particularly the ones that I seem to know a lot that are born the week of like the 15th, somewhere around there, like the 15th to say the 19th or so. But there seems to be, I'm getting Gabriel or Gabe, yeah, Tasha, Blake, Blakely, even. Sometimes I'll get just like a row of Joshua, a row of names or something that they just want to come in. And so today I'm in Aries, I'm getting a ton actually for whatever reason. I'm getting Bradley too, even Becca or Rebecca, Becca. That's been wanting to come through a lot. Definitely. So like a Becca Ann or a Becky Ann. I was even getting Rebecca Marie. That was coming through a lot. Even before this, I'm also picking up on Austin too. So lots of names, really cool actually. Taquanda or Tiquan. Uh, that's coming through too. I'm getting Camille. Okay, Camilla. That's coming through. Lots of them. I'm getting also a connection to Buffalo, New York here too for some of you. So yeah, with the Judgment card here, yeah, look out from that penny. For that could be any coin, but I'm specifically seeing a shiny penny right now. Look at the date. I'm getting yeah, something about that. Now, some of you, this is a specific message for somebody, but there's something about wanting to go into business with a family or not, or no longer working. So it's either an entrance or an exit in a family business situation. And wanting that to go as smooth as possible. I just heard smooth like butter. So, yeah, that, I'm picking up on some Gemini energy right now. Someone's stationed. I'm hearing about some sort of military station, someone being stationed, and they're looking at it as an opportunity for something else. I'm also picking up on cosmetics, if some of you are thinking about cosmetology school, etc. Let's get some clarification here. I do want to get, well, the channeled messages are important because they are so specific. I want to make sure everybody's included in this reading. So let's keep going ahead now. I mean, sometimes it'll be your reading, sometimes it won't. I'm hearing Juanita. What else do we have here? Let's get some clarifiers, please. Spirits, guides. What do you have for us? Fitting into the energy of the greatest highest good for Aries, May 2023. What do we have? Just saw 2234, so that is moving forward. Could have been a little bit of a lag, but now moving forward again. Okay, I'm hearing November too. Nine of Swords in reverse, all right? So the Nine of Swords in reverse, that is that nightmare energy when it's upright, right? But then you're, coming out of that, you could be getting some clarity. You could finally be getting that, yeah, I feel over here like this is a situation, right? Like something you're in, not very fulfilling. Couldn't have, maybe it just wasn't the right time to move on. Maybe it will be soon. Maggie, Miko. Someone also wanting to, getting like remaining an anonymous donor. So again, we're back to that sort of donor or sponsorship energy. Maybe someone wanting to be anonymous about that. Okay. There's some sort of quarterback here. I don't know who is the football player, but I'm getting QB quarterback for somebody. I'm also picking up on Scotland. Could be the name Scott too. That's coming through. And Freesia, Fraser even. There's an energy coming through there. Okay, so yeah, this is like whatever was keeping you up at night. Maybe now you're getting some clarity. Maybe now you're making that decision. Maybe now you're enacting your fiery Aries energy, and you're deciding yeah, I hope I can count on a miracle because I need to be in more of a leadership role. I need to be more in charge of like my own destiny. I'm also picking up on a lot of you being very empathic. That could actually have that could be having an impact on whatever job you're doing. Like you have to have a specific kind of job because being this empathic could have its like limitations in certain careers, where you just maybe feel like as though you're not really fitting anymore or something like that. All right, Clorinda. So there's this. Okay. Oh, okay. So someone's trying to make you the scapegoat, it sounds like. And I'm also picking up on someone being an artist. Okay, so an artist, maybe some of you are escaping into your art, maybe that's what you're wanting to do there. But there is that wanting that teamwork and just wanting that stress to stop here. I feel as though you've had to be a beacon of light for people. Maybe that is your role here. It's funny, I was picking up on Matilda earlier. Getting so many names in preparation for this reading too. We're going to take this one. It's the Nine of Cups, okay? It was kind of sideways. So that actually Nine of Cups, when I see this, I think of fulfillment right away. And this is right under fulfillment. So this is that, and actually that's good. That's that moon energy. We've got the cups here with the water energy. So that's the last sign that we needed here, really, the water signs, the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So this is somebody, I'm hearing Alicia. This is somebody too getting you could be getting a new circle of friends, or some sort of just a new group or something, starting some sort of new program. I'm hearing could even be for like weight loss or something, some sort of health thing. It could really be anything, but that's just kind of what came through right now. Lorna. So we have, all right, that Nine of Cups. Now, what is going to be that? Oh, you're going to use your intuition, right? Okay. You're going to go with your gut here. This is the thing. You're going to go with your gut, okay? Going with your gut to get, hearing Gram. Could be Grammy, too. Some of your Grammys could be coming through, especially if you called your grandma Grammy. That could be coming through as well. Granny, even, okay? This happened the other day too. I was picking up on apples for somebody. I don't know if it's like somebody made the best apple cobbler or apple pie or something like that. But there's something to do with like a baked good with apples, and that it's like the specialty of somebody. Like there's talk about it. Like it's one of those things that's that no one did it like them, or that sort of thing. And maybe someone's trying to now try to remake that, to bring that sort of back into the family. That could be happening. Actually getting a male energy baking, some younger youth, like a younger male energy doing some baking. I just heard the name Trevor. I heard Trevor wins. I don't know if Trevor's going into an apple pie competition, but Trevor might win. So you never know. I mean, lots of people watch these readings, so we could really be tapping into anything here at this point. Five of Wands. So this is the or it's that wanting the collaboration, but you may be feeling like you're just in some sort of situation where, conflict or whatever, where you just really are hoping for a miracle. Okay, I'm hearing stay calm though. Stay calm and stay in your hold yourself in high regard. Remember, we had that possum energy come through that I was hearing about. It was like, you decide how people perceive you. So do you want to be mixed in with this? I mean, you get to decide, really. And then we have everything is fine. So we have the Ten of Swords, and this is the one that says everything is fine. It's like, yeah, things are difficult or whatever. They are, they've been challenging or whatever, but deep down, everything's going to be fine. I think you do know that. If you don't, this is what May's coming up. There's going to be some sort of indication. It could be some small token, even some small bit of news. It could also be large too. I mean, so there's that. But yeah, this one's fine. I mean, she could still text and all that. She's like, yeah, I'm good. Get me an Uber, whatever. I could use a coffee, latte, whatever thing either too. I don't know. I'd be like, bring me a cupcake, please. But the coffee's fine too, but really cupcake would be great. All right. Somebody liked their mint jubilee. That's interesting. Mint jubilee. I couldn't even tell you what mint jubilee is, but that's what I'm hearing right now. I'm getting Reagan too. Reagan. Oh, wow. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, I knew it. There it is. All right. So 10 of Wands, you could be feeling like you're putting everything in. You're almost there. There is that light. See, you've got another 10 here. So the thing with the 10s is, yeah, it's an ending of some cycle, maybe something not great in these two, right? It's heavy burdens lifted. It's an end to suffering, putting an end to it. And I feel like, it's like kind of like that miracle could come through, that hope where you least expected it could come through, spark your attention, and there it is. And then you see that opening, and being an Aries, you go for it, if it's coming in. And then this Devil card, that's, letting go of those toxic people, places, things, making sure that you're not chained to something unhealthy for you. All right. Notice, I mean, for these, like, it's like, oh, we've got the evil here or whatever, but then we have the angelic here. So I feel like, good will prevail, keeping yourself in high regard, right, throughout. And then we have the wait, oh, this was already here. The Eight of Pentacles was already here. I'm like, how do I have two of the same? But this is the Queen of Wands. That is perfect. That's perfect. There's something about timing here, okay? Only revealing what you need to, right? And then, maybe like only revealing what you need to until you can make that final move, kind of thing, that determined step there. But to end on the Queen of Wands, this is our last clarifier out of the tarot for this part. That's that feline. Remember, I told you it's that feline energy there, feline tendencies, and that's you, Aries, the Queen of Wands. That's, you've got the Leo strength here. We've got that a very confident energy here. Okay, I just saw 111. That's a really good sign. In this cat here too, I want to just tell you too, you are protected. It's like this black cat here. Believe in your own magic. You are protected, and go with your intuition. All right, you know all about it. Going with the intuition. All right. If it wasn't for your intuition, you wouldn't have gotten over the mountains you've had to climb. Right. Just saw 31, 31. That's going to be 4-4, and that has to do with your foundation, your stability. Look. These are like leaves, but they also look like flames, right? So that's that growth, and that growth could all of a sudden just pick up quickly. It could just all of a sudden. I'm getting Cornelius again, all right? So I'm also getting Kentucky. I don't know. Kentucky fans, something Kentucky right now, okay? And Jackson. All right. So the sunflower, again, that reminds me of like August, Leo energy. That is a very hardy flower. That's like, so, if you're going to be a flower, it's like be a sunflower. They're pretty hardy. They're really, their stems are thick and strong, and they can grow really tall and big, and they get noticed, right? When you drive by a field of sunflowers, you notice. I mean, oh, look at, wow. They're big. And that's you leveling up. That's what this is. That sunshine energy. Now, something could be in August, or it could have been something you started in August 22, and now it's coming through. And, just sort of, because again, I am getting this sort of like, almost, it could have been like, you started something, there was a little bit of a lull, maybe in December or something, or whenever, and then like it's kind of picking back up, and then it's going to be like steady, steady, steady. And then there could also be a quick ignition of some kind. All right. There's 333 on the clock. So, and something about you being in the limelight. All right. So these are great cards. Your overall fulfillment, keeping yourself in high regard, avoiding those conflicts, you determining how people see you. That's how you get to your 9 of Cups, your fulfillment, your satisfaction, because you are, in fact, you're the King of Swords energy is the overall reading. And also the 4 of Wands is like kind of how it all ends up for me here for you. This is how I'm interpreting this. And so there is going to be that cause for celebration. Again, some of you could be getting a certificate. It could be something about, also I'm hearing finances right now. Maybe you are getting some sort of payout. Could be some sort of loan. I actually did just hear lottery ticket for somebody. So that's awesome. Even if it's, $20, somebody, I'm getting lottery ticket. Okay. And it could be one of those like pick 4 numbers or pick 3 or lucky. Might have the word lucky in it. Okay. Lucky 7 or whatever it is. But play your numbers. I'm getting, I hardly ever will say that, but for some reason right now I am getting that for you. And then we have, letting that burden down, letting go of that toxicity, the negativity, getting yourself into another healthy pattern. We're hearing here, keeping in balance. Yep, you've got that opportunity. It could be some sort of move in any way, some sort of transition in any form. Could even be just a mental change of gears, right? And you land in this, you have this revelation here. It's tied into your leadership. You're remembering 2 things are on a spectrum. this has taken time. You've devoted a lot to this, right? And then you've got, here you are still working, but you're perfecting things. You're in a place now where you've gone through the other pentacles, and here you are. The next card is that Nine of Pentacles, which very much reminds me of the Queen of Wands. So you go right from the Eight to the Queen of Wands. You go from Eight of Pentacles, skip the Nine of Pentacles, you're going Queen of Wands. So you could actually end up skipping a step for once. I feel like I'm just hearing like for once. I'm also hearing Dion. All right, so I saw Dion as well, Dion. All right, could be Dijon, I guess, but it sounds like Dion to me. But sometimes when I'm, some clairaudience, sometimes when I'm hearing things, I'll hear almost a little muffled, or like it's meant to sound like a couple things, so it's resonating with a couple people, I guess. I don't know, but I go with what I hear, see, sense, feel, whatever, what I know. All right, so let's start wrapping this up as far as this portion. Then we'll do the career, we'll do the love, but let's see what else we have. What sort of messages want to come through for Aries, May 2023? So this is where you're going to land here, and you've got this willpower. Yep, you're going to have that willpower, and it's okay to be proud. Yeah, absolutely. Somebody's got to be proud, right? I mean, if you don't have people proud of you, make sure you're proud. Be extra proud in that case, Somebody's been wanting those English muffins too, all those little nooks and crannies. I don't know. I love it. I love it when things just randomly. I mean, it's so random, but love it. Okay, and then we have don't let your past hold you back. That's your South Node. Not letting your past hold you back. That could block your fulfillment. What else do we have, please? I just saw 3636. That's 99. So you could, definitely be near some sort of completion of something, near it. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. That's another 9. So 9s could be important for you. And then I'm getting don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. So it's like, be proud. I just said, be proud. And then we've got don't let the pride get in the way. It's that fine tuning here. There's the fine tuning here with the Eight of Pentacles, and there's that, balancing it all out here with the Two of Pentacles, but let's see. I do feel like you're getting, something's looking really good here. So, you'll know what it means for your personal story. All right. It could be, yeah, okay. Some of you, yeah, you're going to make that judgment call, and it's just go from there. And once you make that decision, it's on, right? I want to get an African Goddess Rising card. I love these cards. They're so helpful bringing things together for readings. What do we have for Aries, please? What sort of African Goddess wants to come forward for Aries, May 2023, please? Please share your wisdom. What is it we need to know? Greatest, highest good of our Aries crowd, please. Okay, Iset, surrender. That's card 44. Okay, so it's also an 8, so that's the cycles, there we are, that Two of Pentacles, that cycle, right? You're the magician, right? The magician has that infinity symbol over their head, that's cycles, this is Iset, surrendering, okay? I feel like you're surrendering to your own success. As strange as that may sound, that's what it seems like, surrendering to your own success, your own brilliance, your own beauty. It's almost like accepting your abilities and all your gifts as fact. Like it's just a simple fact. Like I'm this, I'm that, using those positive affirmations for yourself. Okay, so with this card, this is, reminding you that everything you need to know will find you at the perfect time. Remember I said there's something about timing throughout this reading. Cuckoo, timing, something you've been working on for a while. It's going to find you in time. And time could be a little funny. Like I said, it could have been like you started something, a delay, possibly. Then you feel like it's delayed, and then all this, like things are staggering maybe, and then all of a sudden you like skip a step or something, and then it should maybe be steady from there. I feel that's what I'm kind of picking up on. So this is about letting it all go and saying you surrender, okay? And that then, really feeling that, really take that in and believe it, okay? And releasing control, really, because that when we try to control things, it's like if you're trying to control something, you're like, holding on tight, and that constricts the energy and nothing can get through. It's like that flow. But when you release some of that control and you let things breathe, including yourself, just let it breathe. Whatever you're letting go of, or whatever you're thinking about really hard, whatever you're trying to manifest, put it out there and then just let it go. Surrender. It's no longer in your control. It's maybe it never was, right? We like to think some things are in our control when they're not. So this is like, avoiding that struggle, handing over the keys to the divine, to your higher powers, your spirit guides, allowing spirit to carry you, okay, along the way. And you don't have to have it all figured out, all right? Because this goddess has your back, all right? So having faith in this very moment, in who you are and what you're going to accomplish, okay? This goddess is actually considered a magical healer. Remember, I was getting magician energy. As soon as I picked this card up, I said magician. Yeah, this one is actually about magician energy. Let me take another look at this card here. I'm very much getting that Queen of Wands again with that Nine of Pentacles, All right. Yeah, I think this is very much High Priestess energy too. And there's something on the head here. So I'm definitely picking up on that intuition being your absolute strength. Whoops. Beautiful cards. Told you, I love these cards. Amazing. They always come through and sum everything up. I don't know how, but I think it is like a true, we really are connecting. I have to believe that in this kind of work I do, right? I believe. It'd be weird if I didn't. Out of everybody, I have to believe. All right, so let's move on. Let's go right into, going to get you a stellar energy oracle here. Let's see. Love letter. Okay, so I knew there's something love that wants to come through. First, we are going to do career, though, all right? I'm hearing Stanley, too. Even Bradley. Okay, so message, confession, response. A special message is on its way. All right, well, let me just go through here. Let's find out. For entrepreneurs, so that could be, you could get some good news regarding some sort of career situation, since we are moving into career. But I did say we're transitioning into love and career, so it could be for either this love letter. And remember, somebody here is waiting for that new, like listening for the good words, for the, however you take it. Let's see, entrepreneurial energy here, or it could apply actually to your retirement, to any aspect of your life, even though these are success cards and they're usually about, materialism type things, internal operating principles. Again, when you just look at those words alone, that could just have to do with your core beliefs, right? Card 99, there you are again with your nines here. So we have documentation as a love letter. Are you kidding me? What? Somebody's getting a love letter here. We can't hide this anymore, right? Can't even pretend. Look at this. I don't think there's another card in the deck that mentions love letter in all of these cards. Look at all these cards. And then in this deck, there's only one that says love letter. Now, this is why I'm convinced that somebody is getting good news or a flat out love letter, like an old school, I just hand wrote this, or I did it on my typewriter. I don't know, but somebody, good for you. All right, so from Damian Conway, documentation is a love letter that you write to yourself. Maybe some of you should write a love letter to yourself, and remembering all your skills, traits, and abilities, so that you remember clearly that you are that leadership, that you are that leader, and that maybe you are the miracle, right? And that's for your overall fulfillment. I never want to cover these gods and goddesses in this deck here, okay? So with this, we have documenting processes, ensure still waters, or will be your lifeboat in a stormy sea. Okay, so documenting things, right? Coming up for processes and documenting them. Build a solid new employee onboarding experience. Improve common knowledge with an internal wiki. Document your company processes, I'd say policies, procedures, that sort of thing too, including how to check, find, and update them. Document. So even if it's documenting your dreams, documentation is important here. And if you come across the whale in anything, then this is like further confirmation of that, because whales are record keepers. Well, that's what their energy stands for. Okay. So which implicit processes can be written out step by step to ensure that they're always done correctly? Is your documentation easy to access and follow? Who is responsible for updates and when? And are you getting feedback? Love letter. What else do we have here? I'll get you some other messages here. Some of you might be going shopping at some outlet stores too, coming up soon. Oh, excuse me, I just sneezed there. All right, we have trust. Again, this can be taken in different ways, right? The universe is asking you to trust your needs, the trust that your needs will be met. Miracles. And this. And hello. I said, that's what we're talking about with this card. There's a spiritual reason why you're experiencing this cycle. We talked about cycles. This is a good time to connect with your spirit guides. Placing your faith in that, in yourself too. Oh, above and all else, almost yourself, right? Yourself. I'm getting some variation of Max again. Could be Maximus, Maximilian. That just actually came up in the reading I did previous to this one. It may have been, who came out? Gemini, maybe? All right. What else do we have? I'm also getting somebody having that sort of like redness on their face, needing some sort of cream for that, like to cool it down or to help it heal. I don't know what it is. I'm not a doctor, but some kind of redness on the face there. It could be dry, itchy. Control. Try to be a little more flexible and allow the universe to work its magic. You're just getting the same messages over and over. This is amazing. Don't lose out on opportunities because it didn't come in the right form you wanted it to. Sometimes blessings come in disguise. Stay open-minded to see your potential. All right, so these are your career cards. Your overall abundance in general, whatever it is you're trying to draw in. Because some people, they're not focused on career necessarily. Maybe they have a career, they've already put in however many years, decades at a place or in a career, and they're retired now, so this is, it could tie into that as well. It depends on how you want to read the cards. Also, let's get you, this is going to be related to career, abundance, that sort of thing as well. An animal card here. We have the black cockatoo. So we have the cuckoo and the cockatoo. Herald, confidence, companionship, and communication. 45. And class, 4 plus 5 is 9. Correct. Yay. Now we earned a celebration. Yada, yada. Okay. So that's 9 again. All these 9s. You're coming through with all these 9s. What else do we have here? Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, and we have the Golden Orb Spider, card 32. All right, and this is about a messenger. We've got that Page of Pentacles. And this is golden. What was the Page of Pentacles holding? A golden coin. All right, it all ties in, folks. This is awareness, design, balance, messenger. So you are getting balance coming through again. All right. Somebody could also be mirroring your energy. I'm just picking up on that. And then we have Snow Leopard, card 13, mystery, agility, belief, and sensitivity. There's the kitty cat again. Kitty, kitty, meow, meow. Okay. All right. And then we have, what do we have next? Next we have, let's get a fortune cookie. No, a fortune oracle card. Spirits, guides, angels, what do you have for Aries, May 2023, please? We're going to move into love portion now of your reading. Okay, this could have to do with love or career, but this is our transition card into love. Thorns. All right, we're going to put that one back. No, I'm just kidding. So, we have weathering the challenges ahead will bring in new and positive future. That is how it said. It doesn't say like it's weathering the challenges ahead will bring in a new and positive future. Okay. So there's that. Oh, look at all that fire. Look at that. I'm hearing Desiree. Look at that. 31. That's a 4. Again, your foundation there. That's the miracles. Look at all the lights there. All that light. All those abilities you have. All those abilities. Right? Anything else from this deck? I don't think so. We're moving into love now. So what do we have for love? Hearing something about magazine. I'm also hearing Internal Revenue Service. So I don't know if some of you are dealing with some tax things or what. I'm hearing also Whitney. And then I have confusion. All seekers of truth experience confusion. Ask the divine to provide the answers you need. I did see 49:49 on the clock, okay? So this could have to do with love. We've got love letter, confusion. This was having to do with anything, okay? Maybe having to put up with somebody's annoying habits or something too, because you love them. It's like you like them anyway. That could be too. What else do we have? Challenges. Oh, wow. It's like a different deck, but similar. All true soul connections involve challenges that can be overcome together. So again, you may have to, it may be like getting through something with somebody because you're willing to do that work, or they're willing to do that with you. Like maybe there are some things that aren't quite perfect, but maybe you're not asking for perfect, or perfect isn't the goal. It's overall happiness and love and support, and knowing for sure you've got each other's back and front. I don't know, side too. I don't know. All right, I get kind of silly sometimes, but you know what? That's because my vibration is so high. No, I don't know. I don't really. Oh man. All right, I'm gonna get off this camera soon. I swear I haven't had anything to drink or anything like that. That's not really me. All right, so Whispers of Love message. What do we have? We have patience, card 17. Love is patient and kind always, even when there's confusion, I guess. But that letter could clear some things up. So there's something kind of going on here in this love life for Aries, it looks like. What else do we have for Aries? We're going to stick with this deck. That's a beautiful card, though, isn't it? We see the lotus here. Whenever I see the lotus, I'm always reminded of Thich Nhat Hanh, no mud, no lotus, right? From the mud comes this beautiful lotus, but you've got to work through the mud first, right? Every rose having its thorn, right? All right. Okay, and then we have card 6, be willing to express love to receive love. And this has to do with sound too. So you could be speaking it, you could be saying it, and you could also be writing it out, right? Although with all this water, it could also be in a sensual way. Romantic gestures as well. Oh, I just looked at this one, and we have card 19. Express love through gifts. All right, so wow, you have two things about expressing love. This could be you to them or them to you. A small token of love can convey great appreciation. Now, I want to tell you too, whenever I'm doing the love portion, I should have said this at the beginning of the love cards, it can be self-love. All right, that's what's different with my readings too. I mean, maybe other readers do this, but I always think, self-love, and then what can you give to the world? What can you share with the world? But that's self-love. Maybe you're buying yourself flowers. Maybe again, you're writing yourself that love letter, right? Maybe you're being patient with yourself in the processes you're going through, right? And express how you're going to get yourself maybe a small gift of appreciation. Again, bring some flowers in from the yard even, or expressing love to receive love. Like, what makes you happy? Making sure you're doing enough of that. Self-love. And remembering your power. Let's say, what your personal power? What are some reminders? Spirits, guides, angels, universe. What would you like to tell Aries? What should Aries be mindful of and remember this time? We have I can change my thoughts. 4. Card 4. I love this card. I'm curious. Card 10. Yeah, not being afraid to explore or do your inner work, not being afraid of that. Not that you're afraid, but it's just coming through, And what else do we have here? Let's get a key oracle card for you. And this could have to do with anything. It doesn't just have to be love. Oh, Some of you, I feel like, are wanting to know about somebody. If you're wanting to know about somebody coming back, let's ask that question right now. I'm just feeling you're wanting to know about somebody coming back. Okay, well, I just reaching out. I mean, I didn't even pull the cards from the, and I just said somebody, and this, I looked down and there it was. I saw this hand and I was like, and look, reaching out. There could be either you reaching out to them or they're reaching out to you. But again, I think you're going to get a message. Some of you are going to get that message. And it could be you haven't heard from the person in a long time. I'm hearing Wagner right now. Wagner. So there's the answer for that. That's what's coming through right now. We all have free will. Time can change things, blah, blah, blah. But for the cards right now is this. All right. Next, we have time to evolve. Decisions. That's that. We started right out. Big decision here. It's going to affect your Four of Wands. It's not a negative decision. I'm sorry. Start over. It's not a negative situation, but a necessary one. Having the awareness to see it from your soul's perspective, that you chose much of this before you incarnated, is needed. This releases the victimhood mentality and pulls back your power. We must go through trials and tribulations as an opportunity to evolve. How you choose to interpret the situation hinges on your growth or not. All right. All right, there's that. I don't feel like I need to elaborate on that. It's pretty straightforward. And next, I'm picking up on someone having a dachshund dog. It could be a Jack Russell Terrier too. I'm just throwing that out. But I did pick up on dachshund. And then, oh, now I'm even getting a hound. Now all the doggies want to come through, right? All right, what else do we have? Someone may have had a cat or somebody named Misha. That could be your name, but I'm getting Misha. Rejuvenating rain. Clear the past, heal the present. This is the second card I think about. We have about letting that go, right? Okay, and what else do we have? Let's get some final messages for... Oh, okay, I'm just hearing that song again. Roxanne. I don't know why. Oh, we have two cards for you here. We have 313, sign of optimism, embrace the positive change coming. And then we have 1010, sign of new path awaits. Would you look at that? First card, new fate and path direction. Second card, or last card, 1010, sign of new path awaits. Let your soul grow and trust in the new beginnings. Wow, that is an awfully nice reading, Aries. I mean, of course, it has its, again, trials and tribulations, as it said on this card, but that's life, But overall, I may, looking pretty decent, We took it piece by piece, and so I wish you all the best, and I hope you have a wonderful May and a happy and healthy everything. And if you like this content, please do like, share, subscribe. Thanks.